What's up, everybody? And we are back on Isla Sorna with episode 6 of Sight Beat Mode. So I am fully aware that I have not documented any footage of these beautiful creatures like I promised I would in the last 2 months, and that is only because we, engine the entire company, we had to evacuate the whole entire island 2 months ago. A very, very bad hurricane hit the entire island. So, I mean, it didn't last an entire 2 months, but everything was pretty, pretty messed up. So, we're back on the island. Everything is good now. Everyone knows that Isla Sorna, gets hit with pretty bad storms, but Isla Sorna haven't got hit with a hurricane that bad in the last maybe 10 years. So it was bad where we had to take everything and just evacuate. So that is why I have not made any new Site B episodes in the last 2 months. But we are back. So we are probably on the northern part of Isla Sorna, and we're just going to hop straight to it. Well, actually, no, I'll actually talk about what's been going on here on the island since the storm happened. So, the storm killed off, a lot of dinosaurs actually. So we had to do a lot of repopulating. Some dinosaurs made it very well through the storm. The storm lasted for about a week. Some of the dinosaurs knew how to adapt as far as like, multiply and basically, yeah, just, not die. Just put it that way. So, some dinosaurs did good, some dinosaurs did bad. Like I said, we had to repopulate some of the creatures. So, we just wanted to make sure these guys were okay. Of course, our safety is very important because without us you guys wouldn't have any of this footage to look at. So we had to evacuate first, then see about the dinosaurs later. So everyone is all good now, put it like that. So a lot of different things have been going on here on the island. And you guys know last time, well, actually, I believe it was episode 4, I talked to you guys about the new engine list, and in episode 5 we released the Spinosauruses. So, wait, no, who else? The Dreadnoughts and Spinosauruses we released in episode 5. So, those guys are doing pretty well. And, yeah, so, like I said, we're in the northern part of Isla Sorna right now. So, we're just going to throw some footage out there for you guys. See what's going on here. This is going to be our first episode back. Like I said, the Katrina hit us. I'm thinking about Hurricane Katrina. But no, the hurricane hit us pretty bad. So we did not want to evacuate and leave our babies, but we had to. We lost a lot of shit that we were working on too. Excuse my language. But we lost a lot of stuff. So it was pretty devastating. But anyways, so right in the field. Well, no, actually this is the mainland. And there are galleys everywhere. Galleys mixed with some Parasaurolophus. Trying to see, there's a herd of galleys, but they are probably spreading out to make sure that this area stays, basically so they can make sure that there are no predators in the area. See, as you can see, there's more galleys over there. And we also have some Corythosauruses in the area. I do not know, this guy is really making himself a target. There's never just one Corythosaurus and Parasaurolophus. Here go another one and another one. Corythosaurus and Parasaurolophus, those dinosaurs are like roaches. They're like rodents and roaches and bed bugs. There's never just one of them. So that's why I was pretty confused seeing just that one Corythosaurus. But anyways, let's venture out a little bit more. So in this area we have, like I said, Gallimimuses, Parasaurolophus, Corythosauruses. Oh wait, I also want to mention, I do appreciate the people that were showing, a little bit of concern about what's going on with the episodes. I do appreciate you guys because that shows me that you guys like the work that we put in. Like, this is not easy to do, for all the carnivores that are on the island. This is pretty dangerous, but that's what we have our GoPro cameras for. So I appreciate all the old viewers, all the loyal viewers, and all the new viewers. Okay, here goes some Stegosauruses over here. Or at least one Stegosaurus. We're going to lift the GoPro camera right above the trees. Okay, so we have some Dryasauruses mixed up with the Stegosauruses. The Dryasauruses are probably with the Stegos to seek comfort. They'll probably alert the Stegosauruses to if any carnivores are in the area. And as you can see, it is a lot of Dryasauruses, so they're actually doing pretty good. And it really makes sense why they're with the Stegos. They don't really have to worry about anything Stegosauruses are very hard herbivores to take down. I'm actually not sure what carnivores are in the area yet. If there are any carnivores in this area, I just picked a random area to go to. This area wasn't really damaged too much by the storms. A random galley just came over here. So, I mean, a galley is pretty just as much as defenseless as a Dryosaurus is. So he's probably looking to seek comfort amongst Stegosauruses. And speaking of the Stegos, let's see how many are over here. So we got 2. Okay, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we also have some Edmontosauruses in this area too. So this area, here goes 6 Stegosaurus. This area is heavily populated with herbivores. They're really trying to, you know, they've been hiding a lot, trying to get over the hurricane. You know, it's like getting over a bad headache. So they're making their way out of their little areas where they've been hiding at and seeking comfort at. So, you know, everything is just, they really have to adapt to what was, you know, going on. But anyways, we're gonna go to this center of the this is one huge proximity, so we're gonna go to the center of the proximity. I usually when I do these episodes, I pick a certain area where I want to record at. I want to make sure there's enough dinosaurs in the area for you guys to see, and then boom, that's when we start recording. We got another Stegosaurus right over there. He ventured away from the herd. So making our way over these trees. Like I also mentioned, I believe it was in episode maybe 4, you will always, well not always, but every now and then you might hear helicopters flying over the island. We fly over the island a lot so we can monitor just about everything, make sure everything is pretty smooth. Okay, so here we have some Styracosauruses. I don't know, see, it's been a minute since we've did an episode, so I don't know if you guys already seen any Styracosauruses, but seems like these guys are panicking. I don't know what for though. Oh, we also have some Sinoceratops as well. So Sinoceratops and Styracosaurus are seeking refuge amongst each other. 2 very well armored herbivores, so you know it really makes sense. And it's cool to see these guys next to each other since they kind of resemble each other a lot. But the Sinoceratops is way more, you know, more bulkier. So we're gonna check out what else is in the area. We're gonna speed up a little bit. Okay, so we have some Brachys too, so let me see, how many Brachys do we got? Those are 2 Brachiosaurus, there's 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, so here's a Carcharodontosaurus, and this is actually one of the newer, if you remember when we released the Spinosaurus in episode 5, there was a Carcharodontosaurus in the area with a pattern that resembled this. So this is not the original 7, well 5, this is not the original, because 2 Carcharodontosaurus died in the first episode of the Site B mode. We released 7, 2 died with 5 left to go in the wild. So as you can see, this is not one of the original 5 because of the color pattern that this guy has. So, you know, it's more, you know, just safe to say that these guys are doing very well in the wild. They are reproducing, which is perfect. So we're just going to follow this guy to see where he takes us. He's not fully grown. I can't really, it's hard to say how, well, he can't be that old. But no, he's not really grown. We do make sure that the, in their genes that they grow pretty quick. They age very quick. We really want, you know, in the wild, okay, what is this? A dead Corythosaurus. But no, you know, in the wild, most, baby animals don't really make it to maturity in captivity because they're 9 times out of 10 picked off by any other predators. So that's just like how that, the same thing happens out here basically, which is why we spice the dinosaurs genes up to make sure that they grow very quick. And there's another Carcharodontosaurus right there. So if these guys, I'm pretty sure this is not a mated pair, no. So these guys, I'm pretty sure they are siblings. They are very young. Here's another Brachiosaurus. They are very young and they will probably find their own territory very soon. So they probably, I don't really think there would be any other large carnivores in the area, especially with 2 Carcharodontosauruses. There goes some more galleys, Corythosauruses. So they're probably doing okay now, probably not too worried because they know they're not being hunted by the Carcharodontosauruses. So in this little area right over here, we got galleys, Corythosauruses, Brachiosauruses, and 2 Carcharodontosaurus, and they probably take up just about this whole entire proximity. And at the same time, it's hard to say. We haven't really ventured everywhere yet, so we're gonna investigate a little bit more. I love these GoPro cameras. They make it so easy just to get through stuff. You know, filming originally when we had the Site B thoughts for you guys, you know, filming and everything in the beginning, we thought about doing it with the truck, but it would put us at risk and we wouldn't be able to get a lot of this good footage if we didn't have these beautiful GoPro cameras. So we're just checking the area even more. Some more Legos. Ooh, yeah, we're just checking the area out a little bit more. Cause you never know what could be hiding anywhere, especially in this is vegetation. This area on Isla Sorna is very heavily vegetated. Well, that's not really a word, but you guys know what I mean. It's a lot of vegetation, a lot of vegetation everywhere. So don't really know what could be hiding out. Okay, so here's some more Edmontosauruses. Oh crap. A dead Edmontosaurus and a Myrmentosaurus. We're gonna come right back to that Myrmentosaurus. We have some Notosauruses. These guys probably would not be able to defend themselves against the Carcharodontosaurus, which is why they've taken refuge here, closer to the Myrmentosauruses. So, hold on, wait. We have a fight going on, actually. That is a buck. We have a buck Tyrannosaurus Rex taking on a Styracosaurus. So, we're just in the nick of time to see the Styracosaurus die. So, I mean, that is very unfortunate. And we were just in this area, too. I had no clue there were any Tyrannosaurus in this area. So, I'm pretty sure this buck is fully aware that there are two Carcharodontosauruses in the area, which is why he has not made his way over to that area yet. But I mean, bucks are very territorial, so I wouldn't put it past him. We're going to go find that Myrmentosaurus, and then we're going to come back to this Tyrannosaurus Rex. Makes me wonder if the Myrmentosaurus took out that Edmontosaurus, or did the Tyrannosaurus Rex do it, because Edmontosaurus is a lot, excuse me, the camera zoomed way in, but Edmontosaurus is very huge, so I don't really see a Myrmentosaurus taking one out, especially without any help. So here's the Myrmentosaurus. So as you can see how small these guys are, man. But I mean, they're perfect. They're actually the perfect size to, you know, sneak up on any dinosaur and take them out very easily. So he'll probably stay in the shadows here, or just, you know, keep his distance away from the Tyrannosaurus Rex. You know, gotta respect the Tyrant King. We're gonna just make our way over these trees. And like I said, these Notosauruses, well, I thought that they were here and to stay away from the Carcharodontosauruses that are more, you know, farther up. But I feel wrong now because, well, I mean, if I was a Notosaurus, I'd rather deal with one Tyrannosaurus Rex over two Carcharodontosaurus. So that could still be the reason why they are here. But, you know, they also have this Myrmentosaurus to deal with. And Myrmentosauruses usually stay in packs. Oh, my God. This isn't the Myrmentosaurus. You guys are going to kill me when you see this video. This is a Metriocanthosaurus. I've been saying the name wrong the whole time, and I just realized that. Myrmentosaurus, I'm sorry if I confused any people that doesn't really know dinosaur names for real. Myrmentosaurus is a long-necked dinosaur. If you're interested in what that might look like, we did actually do some documented footage on that long-necked herbivore in episode 4, I believe. So forgive me, I just got, you know, both the dinosaurs' names start with an M. This is a Metriocanthosaurus, carnivore. A Myrmentosaurus is a herbivore. I feel so stupid now, you guys. So we're gonna see what he's chasing. Or at least I thought he was chasing something. Actually, furthermore inspection, this is actually a female. I'm about to say it again. Female Metriocanthosaurus is actually come in this color pattern here on the island. Oh! So we have a Dryosaurus. And the Dryosaurus is very unaware. And it's too late. So it's very cool when we get to document footage of Metriocanthosaurus, or any carnivore to be exact, any carnivore doing any hunting here on the island. So we're going to catch back up with that Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then we're going to catch back up with the Carcharodontosaurus pair. I do believe they are siblings. So the buck just hunted, which is why these other ceratopsians are probably not worried about it. Or they're probably just learning to get along, which I doubt. He might not be, we're gonna give another quick check. He might not be the only carnivore, only large carnivore in this area, because a Metriocanthosaurus is not a large carnivore at all. Gonna head back over here to the Brachys. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see an altercation between a Carcharodontosaurus and a Rex. Especially how easily that Tyrannosaurus Rex just took out the very heavily armored Styracosaurus. Okay, so here's one of the okay, here's both of them. So yeah, these are, I'm pretty sure these are a sibling pair. And like I said, they will be claiming their own territory pretty soon. I just want to make sure that usually when I pick areas to record during the Site B series, I like to make sure that I, you know, comb the areas out a lot to make sure that you know, I'm documenting any carnivores that's in the area, because carnivores, we're not gonna lie, carnivores do make this exciting. Herbivores are not as spicy as carnivores. Carnivores always have an attitude. So we're back over here with the Dryasauruses. So Dryasauruses, they usually stay in huge herds here on the island, and what can you really do when you're such a small dinosaur? Man, just look at these guys. What can you honestly do when you're that small? Hold on, wait. Okay, so we do have another carnivore in the area, and it is a female Spinosaurus. So she is sharing this area with a buck and a Metriocanthosaurus. Wow, she's so beautiful. So obviously she has no worries, or you can tell she's not concerned. If she was concerned about the buck, she's not concerned about these Stegosauruses either. You can tell they're giving her space. And if she was concerned about the buck, she wouldn't be in this area. I mean, they're some meters away from each other, most definitely, but she's fully aware, just like I'm pretty sure he's fully aware that they are in the same area. So we're just gonna follow her for a minute. She's coming over here in the Stegosaurus area, which is not good. She's gonna split these guys up, which will make them more vulnerable. And when we released Spinos in the last episode, I did say that they would eventually venture off, because in their genes we made sure that they kept their original. See, like I said in the last episode, we modeled our new clone Spinosauruses after the original clone, the one you guys heard about in 2001. And as you know, that original clone, who is now dead, I speak a little bit, she was a female also, so I give more information on her in the last episode if you guys want to know. But she was very territorial, and that's how we cloned our new Spinosauruses. They can tolerate each other, but they're also very territorial. And after, well, I can't really say after mating, because there's no documented footage of them mating just yet. Only way I would, if I don't catch them mating with each other, only way I would know if they mated or not is if you know, I see a different coloration Spinosaurus, because the males are greenish color and then the females come in this color, which was, you know, kind of the same color as the original clone Spino. So I was thinking too, as far as the new engine list that we mentioned, which is with the Spinosaurus and Dreadnoughtus came off of, we are going to actually speed up the process of releasing new dinosaurs on that new engine list, for the simple fact that the hurricane that hit the island really pushed us back with a lot of filming and documented footage. So I won't release the I won't release the dinosaurs off that new engine list in order. You guys will just have to stay tuned and see what I release. Some episodes I might release 2 dinosaurs. Some episodes I might release 1 dinosaur. So just want to hurry up and make sure we get every dinosaur on that list, you know, up into the wild. And I really don't want you guys to miss any of that. So, stay tuned because it's gonna be pretty exciting stuff. So, anyways, I thought that Spino was about to hunt that galley, but it appears she might be interested in something else. And Spinosaurus are the largest carnivores here on the island. We have Tyrannosaurus Rex, Carcharodontosaurus, and the Spinos. And we look like we have a fight that's about to break out. This is probably the Alpha Stegosaurus. As you can see, he broke off from the group. And he's about to try to defend his territory. So we're going to see how this fight plays out. And like I said, this helps us a lot understand how to fix certain genes. Like if this for example, if this Stegosaurus moves and this female Spino engage in more fight with more Stegosaurus and continues to kill them all, it will help us. Like, yes, the population of the Stegosaurus will get low, but it will help us when we're cloning new ones. It will help us fix their genes up so they can defend themselves a lot better. So this fight will, I do not know who's going to win this fight. I don't know if one is going to run away or what's going to happen, but this fight will help us. Okay, so as you can see, with one attack, the female Spinosaurus has already, scared off the Alpha Stego. But she's, pretty damaged too from taking a hit from that Thagomizer, so, she's probably going to take a chill pill. Anyways, we're going to find the buck. We haven't really looked at the buck too much. We spent a little bit of time with the Metriacanthosaurus. And we spent a little bit of time with the Carcharodontosaurus. These guys there's like 3 sectors of this proximity. Metriacanthosaurus was in the middle based off what we've seen. The Rex was like over towards this way. Carcharodontosaurus were, a little upward. So as you can see, they're, keeping their space away from each other. But if I can't find the Rex, then that kind of really makes what I'm saying not true. Here's our group of Sinoceratops, and I don't see any more Styracosauruses in the area. So these guys probably are, wanting their own space with their own social species. Okay, here's the Styracosauruses. So I don't really know how many Styracosauruses were in the area. I do know one was slaughtered by a Rex. So as you can see, it's raining. I thought I might mention, like I have before, rain cannot affect our GoPro camera at all, so we are good when it rains. The filming will continue. So here's our Notosauruses. You can see this guy is dang near submerged in this little puddle. That goes to show you how small they are compared to Ankylosaurus or Eopocephalus or, those kind of armored herbivores. We're looking for the Rex. If the Rex was heading towards that, I'm pretty sure that Rex is very territorial. If it was heading towards the Spino, it would be very unfortunate for the Spino because that Spinosaurus is wounded from its fight with the Stegosaurus. Where are you, Rex? We should probably consider putting tracking devices on these guys. So yeah, this was just, episode just to get us back on our feet, guys. I appreciate the people who, okay, is that a Rex or no, Parasaurolophus? So I appreciate the guys who were, waiting for me to come back, and I should have let you guys know, but it would have raised a lot of questions. Will you come back? What's going to happen to the tech that you guys use? Are the dinos okay? So engine is back on the island. We're back pretty good. We got our facilities back up and running, and we are back filming, episodes for you guys, which is all that matters, honestly. So, we got everything under control. So, I would appreciate if you guys help me find the Rex, honestly, because we are looking for him. You can actually hear the Brachiosauruses, you can actually hear the roars way up from over here. So, that goes to show you how loud those guys can be. Actually, we're gonna go head over there too. The Rex might have headed over here. Oh no, that's a Carcharodontosaurus. And there's galleys everywhere. So we got a dumb Gallimimus right next to a sleeping Carcharodontosaurus, and one that's up. He's probably stuck in shock. And then we got these guys are really everywhere. As you can see, they're migrating very well. Our Rex is somewhere around here. Brackies don't really have to worry about anything besides sickness, and as far as sickness goes on the islands, our dinosaurs do get sick. Just like, as a matter of fact, if you guys remember when we were doing our species document on Isla Nublar, we actually had to tranquilize Rexy because she had, I think it was an ankle infection or something like that. So I don't know if you guys do remember that, but we do help out our sick dinosaurs. We don't let them perish from Mother Nature. Only time we don't really help them is when they're, you know, in a fight or something like that, because, you know, that's... Okay, so we have the Rex. So the Rex is actually in the Carcharodontosaurus area. It has successfully hunted a Gallimimus, but it looks like it's been fighting. I can only assume with wounds like that... Let me see which one of these guys might be wounded. Neither of these guys are wounded. So it probably gotten those wounds from fighting a armored herbivore, but it is indeed in the area with the Carcharodontosaurus. So I don't know if... This is very interesting, and I think we might have a... It depends. We might have a fight break out if these guys have not fought already. There's no wounds on neither of those Carcharodontosaurus siblings back there, so I can't really say that they might have fought the Rex, but he is in their area and he doesn't care at all. And you guys gotta understand, like, this could be big news, mainly because huge carnivores like this really want their own space. Carcharodontosaurus, they want their own space, and these are these are not the original 5 that went into the wild. These are up and coming Carcharodontosaurus. They want their own space. So pretty sure this is a fully grown male. I can't really tell the age. He probably fights a lot, which is something he's used to. You can see with the fresh battle scars and the old battle scars mixing with each other. So these two Carcharodontosaurus probably won't scare him off easily. I want to... Okay, these guys are having a conversation over here. But I want to... Okay, so he's actually waking up from his slumber. So we're gonna see what he do. Pretty interesting. I'm really hoping, you know, I'm just like the fans. I want to see what's going to happen when these guys battle. So those two sibling Carcharodontosaurus, they are fully aware of him, and I'm pretty sure they will not want him in their territory. They won't want him. These Gallimimuses, these Corythosaurus and Parasaurolophus, these are for the Carcharodontosaurus, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want any other carnivores hunting, you know, their prey. And as you can see, their prey is really trying to keep their distance. Tyrannosaurus Rex and two Carcharodontosaurus in the area, that can be pretty scary. So it looks like we have a fight that is about to break out. Oh, no. Dang it. I was really hoping for it. These guys were staring at each other for a split second. I mean, it looks like a galley is about to get hunted. So, I mean, there's enough galleys to go around, honestly, but you know, once these galleys dwindle, they'll either find a new group of galleys to get with, or they'll find a new territory to go to with new vegetation to eat off of. And once that happens, these carnivores will have to, you know, carnivores usually stay with where a lot of herbivores is at, and that's how they feed and continue to claim, you know, certain areas of territory. So I'm gonna find our Spino real quick, wherever she is. She can be anywhere, honestly. We're gonna get ready to draw this episode to a close. Actually, like I said, this is just the first episode to get us back up on our feet, but before so, we're gonna make sure that the Spino is still alive. Like I said, sometimes it's hard to maneuver over a lot of this vegetation, but you know, it would have been a lot harder if we were doing these documented episodes with our Jeeps. So thank God for the GoPro cameras. Thank God for the GoPro cameras. Last time we seen the Spino, she was indeed in the Stegosaurus area. She's well aware that the Stegosaurus can indeed damage her, actually even kill her if she continues to take them on. So she might have actually left this area. It'd be very, very interesting um if we had her move over to where the Rexes are at. So I am not seeing her, you guys. I would hope she didn't die that quick. But still looking. So she might have actually died. I might do further more inspection for her when we get ready to end this video. I'm not seeing her anywhere, and you know, Spinosaurus is a huge carnivore, so she would most definitely stand out, just like she did when we first seen her in the middle of the episode. Oh, I'm not seeing her anywhere. We're back over here with our Stegosauruses. To think about it, I actually haven't seen the Metriocanthosaurus either. So it is possible the Tyrannosaurus Rex is eating that Carcharodontosaurus kill. It is possible that the Metriocanthosaurus is dead, just like the Spino might be, which is very unfortunate. Here's a good example of how big a Corythosaurus is compared to a Parasaurolophus. So they're always with each other, but you know, you can tell, you can pretty much distinguish them with the crest that the Parasaurolophus has and the size difference. So I am not seeing the Spino, guys. Let's move a little bit faster. So we're back in the Stegosaurus area. The Spino's definitely still here. That was her roar. We gotta find her. That was indeed her roar. So we're over here with the Edmontosauruses, and she doesn't seem to be over here. We got some more Stegosaurus. Okay, guys, this is our new mission. We gotta find the Spino. I did just hear her roar. I'm pretty much familiar with every dinosaur roar here on the island, and her roar sounded pretty close. So I don't want to get off track. I know that was her roar, you guys. Now I'm pretty confident she's still here. But I just gotta find her. Where could she be? I just want to get her a few more shots of her before we get ready to end this episode. Oh. She's definitely being difficult. It's amazing how a large dinosaur like herself could, you know... Oh, there she is. There she is. Okay, so we're going to check her out, make sure she's okay. She was pretty wounded when she got into her bout with the Alpha Stego, but she did win the fight, so she's probably keeping her distance away from the Rex. These guys are still very young. We just, you know, added them onto the island about 2 months ago, so keeping her distance away from the Rex and Carcharodontosaurus. But she would not hesitate to defend herself if she had to. I wouldn't be surprised if she's already killed off some medium carnivores. I wouldn't be surprised if she's already killed off the Metriocanthosaurus. So like I said, we just want to make sure she was alright, because she was. Okay, she's about to get into it. Son just told me turn the camera around. She's about to get into another fight with a Stego. She has her mother spirit, as you can see. So we're going to see if she killed this one, or if she caused this one to run away, or if the Stego might become victorious. Let me see. So these guys are taking their sweet time to attack each other. Okay, hang on. Whoa. So that's crazy. So this Stegosaurus actually just took out one of the original female Spinosaurus. So I don't really know how many more are still alive. I'll have to check. But it's very funny how we thought this girl was dead, and we find her just to watch her die. So that's very unfortunate. You know, with that being said, we're probably going to draw this episode to a close. Want to see if the Rex is still in this area. Okay, so here's the Rex. And we're going to check out those sibling Carcharodontosaurus. So they are still with each other. So, you know, with that being said, guys, here's a deer Parasaurolophus. Yeah. So with that being said, guys, we're gonna draw this episode to a close. I really hope you guys enjoyed. We are back making episodes. I apologize for the 2 months of being gone. We were hit with a massive hurricane, but we are back, and we will speed up with adding the new dinosaurs into the wild with the new engine list. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.